Terence Crawford against Jaron Ennis, for me, is the best fight in American boxing.
Terence Crawford cannot escape Jaron Ennis, a fight made in heaven.
Catch up, little homie. Catch up, then. If it don't matter, catch up.
Sign a contract.
Crawford has made history first by wiping the floor with Errol Spence, then defeating Canelo Alvarez to claim his third undisputed title.
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era.
Bud has cleaned out the top roster. However, one name stands out as a legitimate threat: Jaron "Boots" Ennis.
And maybe he is the best fighter we've ever seen, and he seems to think so, and he's just done it! Round one!
A fight that makes a whole lot of sense, and a fight that stylistically will be, oh my goodness, is a fight between Terence Crawford and Jaron "Boots" Ennis.
Two similar styles, two ring geniuses, two alpha males on a clash for America's best.
And I'm not saying that Crawford thinks he's going to lose to Boots, but he knows that is a real fight. But for me, Boots is the new Crawford.
Fight fans, welcome back. The pound for pound best fighter in the world, Terence Crawford, has never been knocked down, never lost a fight on any judge's scorecard, undefeated throughout his professional career. Bud has claimed undisputed championships at super lightweight, welterweight, and now super middleweight. But first, in 2023, he pulverized the undefeated Errol Spence Jr. so badly that the top 5 pound-for-pound fighter needed an urgent trip to the hospital.
Introducing the truth, Arrows.
Confident and cocky, Spence was the aggressor. He charged forward.
Counterpunch.
Spence builds everything behind that way that he has done it. These two are capable of fighting any style, any range, any way, Al, but Terence
absolutely. And you know, when you talk about where does Spence go, so we're going to see how that goes. And the other key thing here is early rounds, you would have expected maybe Spence to do better in this fight because Crawford tends to give away some early rounds. We'll see.
Spence used to fast start, high output. Crawford, yes, he is facing, as we mentioned, one of the biggest physically imposing welterweight champions ever, but Crawford can turn a fight in junior welterweight, looking to win the vacant ring welterweight title and become the only man to be a two-division, much more so than Crawford.
17 combination punches per round.
And left curls behind the guard of Crawford, and then Spence splits the guard of Crawford with a stiff jab, and again.
But shortly, Spence became a human punching bag.
But here's the pressure. Spence cornering Crawford. The jab, the shot to the body. There's a counter. Double jab, good combination. There's that hand speed and the combination.
And the precise pressure, it's right there.
The epitome of a textbook fighter. Errol Spence, there's a jab from Crawford that lands.
Crawford tried a really nice counter right hand.
And Crawford with the left hand.
Before the close of the second, Spence was already taking a sit on his butt.
Sharp jab, fast, explosive jab to the head and the body. And there's a
Crawford was able to land that straight left jab, which is fascinating. So it was.
Crawford moved in to land the kill shot, but Spence saved by the bell.
Terence "Bud" Crawford, an electrifying combination that drops Errol Spence in round 2.
Spence came back furious, but against a counter striker. Like Crawford, it was signing his death warrant.
Round number 3. And Spence coming back with a hard combination.
And on no one's bingo card.
Left and landed on
There's another one, and now Spence going to the body. But Crawford fighting back. Both of these guys are dogs in that ring. Crawford fighting off the ropes, the jab splitting the guard. There's a jab from Crawford. So Spence looking to get back into this fight after hitting the deck like the card did. Midway point of the third, stab jab to the body by Spence. Quick combination upstairs.
He gives Spence the advantage. Spence lets off.
And a reminder, both these men getting used to fighting against the lefty for the first time in a long time.
Beautiful combination there by Spence, but the counter. the speed, the difference in hand speed on display, and Spence again bothered by the offensive.
He started off really good with the jab. Double, triple job and body work.
Crawford,
the footwork from Crawford in the openings.
The left hand and the left uppercut by Crawford.
He's advice given to Spence.
Oh my goodness, a left hand that rattled Spence. Crawford going to the body, and Terence Crawford having his way with Errol Spence Jr. The jab, the left hand, coming up on a minute and a half left in the fourth. Wow. He gets jolted with the jab from Crawford.
Exactly.
Even the jab is a power.
The jab
left
is a powerful punch from Crawford. Every punch that he's throwing.
The advice given to Spence, he's not turning.
Palpable chip on his shoulder. He'll find critics, but none exist just to get that. And he continues to jolt Errol Spence with the jab, left uppercut to the body.
Oh, he's feeling really comfortable right now.
Performance from Terence Bud Crawford, who has already knocked down Errol Spence. Amazing with the jab. And meanwhile, the countering accuracy of Terence Crawford is sublime.
Yeah, the accuracy, the speed right now from Crawford. Really, just the timing is perfect for him.
Both countering and initiating offense.
The 35-year-old Terence Bud Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska. He calls himself the professional franchise.
Pressure enough to get Crawford off that rhythm.
And the counter right hook and the right hand from Crawford. Every time Spence walks in, he's met with highly effective counters.
That's a ridiculous percentage.
Against a fellow pound-for-pound stalwart, no less. And here comes... Oh, there's a left hand that lands on Crawford, but he eats it and continues the jab by Spence.
That was the kind of punch Spence...
That is the Crawford pressure right now that he's putting.
And Crawford is putting the punches on the face of Errol Spence. Wow. Here in round... Crawford avoiding the brunt of the body blows.
And the reason...
And he's so composed.
Yes.
He's so...
Again, the reason why Crawford's jab is so effective and so hard. Yeah, he's got to get inside. He can't reach.
Oh, my goodness. That jab is so punishing.
Distance right there that Crawford has.
You know, also had a power jab from Southpaw. He's in attendance tonight, that being Manny Pacquiao.
Now here's where Spence was working downstairs, trying to get to the body, trying desperately to make something offensive happen, and even landing a nice right hook. But the counter punch from Crawford was so effective. And here's where Terence Crawford showed us in that last round, initiating the offense with that shotgun jab. And Morrow made the point, that jab almost...
Halfway through, Crawford turned up the tempo, sending Spence to the ground 2 more times.
Crawford avoiding him. Beautiful counter left hands, and there's a right hook to the face of Spence by Crawford, and Crawford's accuracy just backing up Spence with these punishing shots. Good Errol Spence down. Already big on the scorecards, won the first round on his unofficial scorecard. But it's been up, and again, the counter. The preternaturally talented Terence Bud Crawford making it look way too easy.
He's a great finisher.
The accuracy, the punishment. Errol Spence going down.
When he lands a good punch, it's not hurting Crawford.
Not at all.
Now, when he tries Spence, I mean, there's always a reaction.
He has been stopped in his tracks repeatedly by Terence Bud Crawford.
Spence has thrown 234.
Again, the bell to his rescue, but by round 8, Crawford put a final nail in his coffin.
Spence desperately trying to land something of consequence. Meanwhile, the countering punches of Terence Bud Crawford leading to the jab, the uppercut, and the counter right hook, the left, the right. Errol Spence on inline skates, and the referee has intervened. Mamma mia! Terence Bud Crawford has made history.
His His win over Spence at 147 pounds was impressive enough.
By Crawford, and then he follows up with it, and the right hook was just such an important weapon in this fight. And there's another one, and that one really spelled the end.
And again,
I tell you that. Yeah. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate that. Man, you know, it's always love. Oh, yeah. Always love.
And moving even further up in weight seemed implausible, but overcoming Canelo, a dominant figure at 168 pounds, elevated his legacy to new heights.
Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Terence Crawford right there. Canelo's landing.
By defeating Alvarez, Crawford secured all 4 major belts at 168 pounds in one masterful performance.
Nebraska, USA. And no!
The win so decisive that there was little appetite for a rematch division. Meaningful challenges were scarce. While Hamza Shiraz and Chris Eubank Jr. have drawn attention at super middleweight, neither has proven themselves at the elite level.
I don't want to be rude because Eubank beat Conor Benn. You know, it was out of his weight class. But at the moment, these guys are levels behind Terence Crawford. That's the reality.
Well, according to experts and boxing fans, Ennis is the only fighter capable of matching Crawford's level 35-0. Trained by his father and with a career built for greatness, Ennis held the unified welterweight crown and has since moved divisions in his quest for Crawford. On 10th April 2021, Ennis faced the former IBF light welterweight champion Sergey Samurai Lipinets.
Already starting off both men with their jabs. A long jab by Ennis. Ennis flicking out is truly special. He dispatches of a fighter of those first 6 rounds in the second half of the fight, then really turn up the intensity. However, they can't give away too much. There's a right hand on the top. Final stages of the first. There's a left to the body. Good combination.
Boots was sending missiles at every given opportunity.
There's a jab right to the abdomen by Sergey Lipinets. Ennis with that straight left to the midsection, hammering away on the body, and now Ennis starting to open up and get more comfortable. There's a left hook by Jaron. Ennis. There's a left right in the face of Lipinets. A right hook to the body. Now Lipinets just over the halfway point. There's a right hand over the top that caught Ennis for Lipinets. Lipinets caught Ennis, but Ennis answers right back. Now they are picking up the pace here in the second. Lipinets with... And so far, it is Lipinets who has much because of the power and the speed of Jaron Ennis. Total punches landed, thrown through to Ennis, 33 for Lipinets. Ennis ties up. There's a left hand followed by a big right hand by Lipinets. Oh, that caught the attention of Ennis. Ennis comes forward. Ennis looking to unload. And there's a right hook to the body by Ennis. Big shot.
But Liptines, being a proven champ himself, swings for the wins, frequently landing shots on Boots.
Philadelphia product. He is unloading big shots on the target of the body of Lipinets. So there's a couple big right uppercuts. You're starting to see that the bigger man is starting to take effect. There's a right hook. 2 right hooks there by Ennis, backing up Lipinets. Lipinets does not get back to both. He gets sent to the ropes. He might be in trouble. Lipinets might be in a serious amount of trouble. He got unloaded on. Ennis with a big round here in the third. He's got... There's a big straight left by Ennis. And
Coming into the fourth, Boots heated up the leather.
he knows if you have your head stationary, he will unload and make you pay dearly. It's about moving your head, using the angles, and getting the point from one of them. And that could be significant. Oh, there's a big shot.
Boots wanted a quick knockout over the Samurai, not even caring about the shots coming back his way.
But back comes Lipinets. Jaron Ennis using his physical tools to bully around Sergey Lipinets. And then Ennis, he threw a left hand to the body and looks over at Mercanti to say, hey, I don't think it was low, and Mercanti gave him this blessing. Ennis so big, strong, under 30 seconds to go here in the point. And how close they were, their backs were towards us here at ringside. But Mercanti blew it. It wasn't because there's a straight left, driving Lipinets against the ropes.
By round 6, Lipinets started looking even more demolished than Spence looked in the fight against Crawford.
Lipinets starting out strong here in the 6th, but back comes Ennis with that hand speed. The right hook to the body by Ennis. There's a straight left backing up Lipinets. Have to learn how to make him uncomfortable. Just over the halfway point of the 6th. There's a massive right hook by Jaron Ennis. And Ennis teeing off on Lipinets. Lipinets is one tough dude, though.
Boots released a vicious uppercut, and the fight was over.
Lipinets. There's a left, down goes Lipinets! And this one is over!
Truly, the beauty of boxing is truly shown when the best, most explosive and skilled fighters fight each other. The more complete they seem, the better. For years, boxing fans have crazed over the prospect of Boots facing Crawford. To fans, it feels like the perfect matchup.
Who they are cancels out each other as far as height. You know, they both switch hitters, left, and everything. All of that cancels out each other. So they are literally the same people, pretty much.
Precision versus precision, power versus power. But frustrations have boiled over from the inability to make the fight happen.
What about the Terence Crawford fight? I'm tired of answering questions about it. He already said millions of times that he not fighting me or looking my way, so I'm just tired of answering them questions, you know. And if a fight happened, it happened. You know, I want it to happen, but if not.
Crawford doesn't have much to gain from fighting Boots, and Boots doesn't necessarily deserve an undisputed title shot, given his current resume.
He's got the it, you know, but we haven't seen him against any elite fighter. We've never seen him tested, so.
I think he separated himself from all the rest of the welterweights, and if we're ever gonna find out who's truly the best welterweight, him and Crawford have to fight.
Who wins this matchup? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to drop a like.